Hello, my name is Christopher Bayonet. I go by Chris, and this is my Spring 2022 student introduction. So, who am I and where am I from? Well, my name is Chris. I have a wife, Megan, and a daughter, Emma. I grew up in a town called Massapequa Park, which is on the south shore of Long Island, and I currently live in Waynesboro, Virginia, which is about 30 miles west of Charlottesville. Something I heard on a podcast that I listened to is, who am I in 5 words? And I can break this down to, I'm a father, a husband, a protector, a teacher, and a student. I've also had the opportunity to take the True Colors personality assessments, and green, blue, almost equal, gold, pretty much far bit down from there, and at the very bottom, orange, which pretty much means I'm analytical and empathic, pretty much balanced. I like my rules and my guidelines. I don't really care for spontaneity too much. So what are some fun facts about me? The first one is my wife actually had the opportunity to go to school with the actor who played Skull from the original Power Rangers, and she actually went to school with one of the team who developed the adaptive controller for Xbox, and he's actually become a good friend of mine as well over the years. My wife and I play in a weekly Dungeons & Dragons game that includes both a Shakespearean scholar and a Tolkien scholar, and they both are professors on those two topics. My high school gym teacher appeared on an episode of Seinfeld as Jerry's high school gym teacher because he was actually Seinfeld's high school gym teacher. One of my best friends from high school developed a game called Quintet and is a professional musician. One of my cousins was actually in a heavy metal band that got to tour with the Vans tour back prior to 2010. My high school has some other famous alumni besides Seinfeld: the Baldwin brothers, whose dad actually taught there, the Stray Cats, and the Paskov brothers from NBC all graduated from my high school. The Paskov brothers actually graduated around the same year as I did. I have over 15 years of EMS experience, having been an EMT and a medic in both New York State and the Commonwealth of Virginia. I am a Freemason, having taken degree work in the York Rite and the Shriners, including the Hillbilly degree. I am of Puerto Rican, Spanish, and French descent on my dad's side, as well as Italian on my mom's. And I'm a technician class ham operator for over 2 decades, and I got into this because prior to cell phones being as affordable as they are, we relied on CBs, and CBs only have a very limited range. A ham radio, we were able to get a lot more distance between cars as we were traveling. So what do I do for fun? I'm a huge comics geek. I love Marvel, DC, and Image. I am a video gamer. Specifically, I've been doing a lot more with just Xbox lately, and I love the Mass Effect and the Assassin's Creed series. I'm a huge science fiction and fantasy fan, and some of my favorite series includes David Weber's Universe, Star Trek, Star Wars, and Jim Butcher's Dresden Files. I love anime and manga. Some of my favorite series are the Dragon Ball series, Slayers, Outlaw Star, and Ranma 1/2. I've been in a number of organizations such as Adrian Empire, which is an offshoot of the SCA, Starfleet International, which is for Star Trek fans, and the Royal Antigua Navy, which is for David Weber's Universe, for over about 10 to 15 years apiece. And with the Universe one, David and his wife are actually both active members, so it's kind of cool. I'm a novice stained glass artist, and I have a small studio. I've also do some chainmail, some leatherworking, some calligraphy, some fletching, and I've been a mead brewer for probably about 20 years now. I'm an amateur photographer, and I've been playing around with it for 30 years, and I actually got the chance to take an actual class this past summer with the UMGC, and the background you're seeing for this presentation, as well as any of the photography, are from my own archives. I've studied martial arts on and off since I was 13. I've practiced Shotokan, Lamapai, Kenpo, Kempo, Tai Chi Chuan, and Taekwondo. And actually, Tai Chi I had to learn when I studied massage therapy for a short while. I play Pokemon Go, and I do geocaching with my daughter when the weather is more spring, fall-like, as a way to just get outside and enjoy nature. So what pets do I have? Well, my daughter is a junior handler with the American Kennel Club and with the United States Dog Agility Association. In that time, she's competed with Al Havanese for just under a year and has earned her Trick Dog Advanced, Novice Agility Standard, Novice Agility Jumpers at Virtual Home Manners Adults with the AKC. And the USDAA, she has earned her Stardust Performance 1 Standard and Stardust Performance 1 Jumpers. We also have an 11-month-old Cocker Spaniel who is still too young to compete, and he has started training, though, with my daughter, and he's already earned his puppy titles for a Novice Trick Dog and 2K Fitness Challenge. He's also begun training for dock diving, which is kind of cool. And they both came to us as rehomes. Nikki was my mother's dog prior to her passing, and we adopted her when my mom did pass. That was about 2 years ago. And then Charlie was a rehome for a couple that had to move due to COVID and couldn't take him with them. He is affectionately called our Velociraptor of love. So he's a big hugger, a big snuggler, and just wants to play. We also have 2 cats and various fish across 2 different tanks. Our first cat was the neighborhood stray that we adopted because one of the neighbors was not so kind to the cats. The other was from a rescue shelter and was promised to someone else who never came to get her, so we adopted her, and this makes our home a little bit more like a zoo some days. So, what are my career goals? This is my 5th attempt at college, and all the previous ones have been lackluster due to undiagnosed ADHD at the time. I've studied at Hofstra University, Nassau Community College, New York College of Healthcare Professionals, and Mary Baldwin University, though it was Mary Baldwin College when I studied there. And I've gone everything from computer sciences to accounting to psychology, and then on to massage therapy and healthcare administration. I was not at the bottom of the list, but I wasn't the best when I was in college. But since coming to UMGC, I've actually made the Dean's List each of the 2 semesters I've been here, and I currently hold a 4.0 GPA. I'm majoring in health systems management with a minor in psychology, and I'm scheduled to graduate in 2023. Since November, I've been out of the November of 2020, actually. I've been out of the workforce, only returned to school back in May because of some problems with finding a job. Either I have the experience or I have the qualifications. I didn't have both at the same time. Anything I was qualified for, I had too much experience. Anything that I had the right amount of experience for, I didn't have the degree for the requirements. So I needed to, after some soul searching, I decided I needed that degree. And what I want to do is one of 3 different paths, either administrator in a clinical hospital settings, patient advocate, or career in health informatics. I'm good with computers, I'm good with numbers, and I have a load of patient care experience. So I figure I have until spring 2023 to decide which one I want to go with. And for the third, I will probably need to pursue a master's degree. So I'll figure that out as I progress through the rest of my classes. I'm currently a junior, so have a little time. There's some references that you'll be seeing here. The icons for the flag and shriners and stuff were from various sources, unknown sources, obtained by Google image search. All the photographs and backgrounds are my own, and that was in the Waynesboro, Stanton area of Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. And I'm going to try to include the Who's Who Are You as music at the beginning of this presentation. So thank you so much for tuning in. I look forward to a fun semester. Have a great day. Bye.